All right, what's up, everybody? How are you guys today? Let me check that we're going live in a couple places, which I think we are. I think we're already live on YouTube. YouTube usually picks it up. Sorry about that. Sooner than Facebook. So on Facebook, I need to manually go live. So there we go. We're live on Facebook. I think we're live on YouTube. How are you guys? How are you? I hope you guys are super well. Hope you guys are super well. Let me see. So let me actually share this on the Facebook group. And by the way, if you're not part of the Facebook group, you can join by going to hernanvazquez.com/Facebook, or just go to facebook.com and type digital marketing strategies for entrepreneurs on the little search bar that's there, and we should be good to go. All right, boom, we're there. We're live on the YouTubes, we're live on the Facebooks. So here we go. How are you guys? Hope you guys are super well. I hope you started your Monday with a bang. Today is Monday the 21st. I've been going live for, I don't know, maybe 20 days or maybe a little bit less, maybe more like 15 days or something. It's pretty cool. So, and what's funny is that I've been seeing an increase in engagement as I go live every day, and I've been seeing an increase of subscribers on the YouTube channel also as I'm going live pretty much every day. And what is cool is that this prevents me from going out there and recording additional footage, because I'm here live with you guys answering your questions. So anyways, hope you guys are super well. So I'm monitoring, you know what? I'm kind of starting to monitor the comments on the Facebook and the YouTube, which I usually don't, because, I'm too all over the place. But anyways, I just wanted to go over real quick how to accelerate your results with Facebook ads. If you're struggling right now with your Facebook ads, if you're having issues, converting people or getting people to click on your ads, I want to share with you a couple of things that you can do to accelerate your results, okay? I hope that sounds fun. But before I do that, I suggest that you go to perpetualprofits.net and get a copy of my book, before I forget to mention that. And go there, get a copy of my book. Some of the campaigns that I'm going to share with you today, or some of the stats and stuff that I'm going to share with you today, it's laid out there. So if you want to sell more, if you want to get more leads, if you want to get more sales, and if you want to learn how to increase the value of each of your customers, go and get a copy of perpetualprofits.net. Perpetual Profits, the book. It's at perpetualprofits.net, or you can just type in hernanvazquez.com/book. All right, and it will take you there. Okay, so let's get going. Here's one thing that I always do when I'm taking a new client when it comes to Facebook ads. And when it comes to Facebook ads, there's a lot of opportunity and missed opportunity, I would say, because people do not realize the potential of working with pre-existing assets. So for instance, I was advising this for one of my consulting clients. I was advising him on how to get better results for one of the clients that he was working with. So he was working with this coach, and they were doing this book funnel, and that they were getting, books. I think that they were selling books for $20 or $30 per book. So they were selling books for $20 or $30 per book, and that was kind of high. That was on the high end, and they wanted to decrease that. So I told them, all right, so does your client have a list? Like, does she have a list? And he said, well, I don't know. Let me ask her. And he did. And she replied back, yeah, I have a list, a couple thousand people, it wasn't massive and whatnot. And I say, all right, awesome. So if she does, let's get that list. Even if it's like a regular subscriber list, it doesn't have to be like a buyer's list that spent thousands of dollars with you. It can be just a regular subscribers list, or people that have been interested in the stuff that you have to sell in the past. And let's try to get that from the client. Let's upload that to Facebook. And what we're going to do is to create a lookalike audience from that list, a 1% lookalike audience, which I'm going to show you guys how to do that. A 1% lookalike audience from your list, and we're going to layer that with interests, and we're going to run that in parallel with interests. So they were having like decent results with some interests, on Facebook. So we're gonna layer that lookalike audience, number one, that's the first layer. And we're gonna layer that with an interest, like whatever interest was working before. Even if that, you know, like lowers the amount of people that you have to target on Facebook considerably, it doesn't really matter because we wanted to feed data into the pixel. So we layer a lookalike audience with interest, and we also run the lookalike audience alone to see what would happen. And the reality is that I checked today, I checked this morning. I'm not allowed to show you guys the ad account, unfortunately, but I checked today, this morning, and they were paying anywhere between $20 and $30 per book buyer. And now they're paying $6 per book buyer, which is pretty awesome. Okay, $6 per book buyer, which is pretty damn cool. So my idea is to, since that list worked, my idea is to, we create a 1% lookalike audience. We're gonna create a 2, 3, 4, 5, anywhere between, you know, 1 to 10. We're gonna test them all. We're gonna also test them all with interest. And once we have a lot of book buyers, then we can create a lookalike audience based on buyers, okay? Now that is like the number one thing that I always do when it comes to a new ad account, just because of the fact that you can accelerate the results because you're feeding data into Facebook. You're telling, hey, Facebook, here's a group of people. It doesn't have to be massive. I would say, you know, people are saying like, people are saying that you need to have like 1,000 people. I have had that. It's ideal if you have a 1,000 you know, list, a subscribers list or whatever, that would be ideal, but it doesn't have to be that way. Like you can actually get away with much less. In fact, I've been, you know, uploading lists of 200 people or 500 people, and they work really well too. But what you're doing is you're shortening the learning curve that Facebook has to actually give you results, just because of the fact that you know, you're telling Facebook, hey Facebook, here's an audience, here's the population that can help you understanding who my buyer is, because that's what we're trying to do here, is to give Facebook enough tools, if you would, so that it can work with you know, stuff. So I'm gonna share with you guys how to upload your list and how to create a lookalike audience right now, okay? Now before I do that, and before I forget, go ahead and get a copy of perpetualprofits.net. Some of this stuff explained on perpetualprofits.net. Some of the stuff is explained on the tutorials that come with Perpetual Profits, which are free. So you get the book, you get a lot of additional stuff. I create a pretty cool members area for you guys, and there's a lot of good stuff. And I keep adding to that members area. So, you know, if you get it, you also get access to the members area, which is, I don't know, a couple $1,000 worth in value. All right, so let's go into the screen right here. I'm gonna show you guys how to actually make this happen. All right, so what I did is you can go into your autoresponder. In this case, let's go into my ActiveCampaign, one of my ActiveCampaign accounts. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, and I have 5,000 people in here. So what I want to do is to go to contacts, and I'm gonna export all of the contacts, okay? So I'm gonna export all of these folks. As you can see, boom, we have the export there. So I exported the entire list. And now what I'm gonna do is to, within the Ads Manager, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go to Audiences, and I'm gonna go into the Asset Library, which is this bad boy right here. And as you can see, I keep on doing this, like all my buyers. I've uploaded all my buyers. A specific product, which is, you know, called Battle Plan and whatnot. So I'm gonna create an audience, custom audience, and then I'm gonna go with customer file, add customer from your own file. Now I'm gonna select the origin, which in this case is gonna be directly from customers. Boom. I'm gonna upload the file, which is this one. And now I'm gonna name this something like, I don't know, HV Big List. Something along those lines, all right? I'm gonna click on next, and now I'm gonna map the fields. So this is the field. So we have email, first name, and that's pretty much it. The more data you can feed to Facebook, the better. So if you have email, phone number, first name, last name, zip codes, cities, etc., try to upload as much data as possible. This is from ActiveCampaign, so I only have email and first name. But if you can get something else, that would be pretty cool. So if you export, for example, from your shopping cart, right? You should get all of that data. If you export from Stripe.com, from PayPal, you should get all of that data. So let's upload and create. And it's gonna, you know, upload 6,900 rows, okay? So this is the list. There we go. And now what I'm gonna do is to click on the list, and usually, you know, you will see that it says not available. That is for privacy reasons. Facebook used to tell you how many people you had on your list, like 1,500 or 15,000, whatever. But right now, it's not telling you because of privacy reasons. So even if it says not available, if you uploaded a nice list, just don't worry about it. Create lookalike audiences based on that. And here there's like, I like to wait 24 hours before I create the lookalike audience. Some people wait like a couple hours. I like to wait 24 hours. So I would upload my list now. Then tomorrow I'll come here and create a lookalike audience. And then I can create, go to actions, create lookalike. And here I can select my region or my targeting. So United States, for instance, 1%. So this will be the closest to your seed list. But as you can see, I uploaded almost 7,000 people, and I ended up with 2.1 million people, potential people that I can target. And this is in the US. I can add more countries here. So what I like to do is, for instance, you add the big four, which are United States, Canada, United Kingdom, and Australia. And this will increase the size of my list to 3 million. All right. So, and then you would create an audience. Now, the way you use this, what I would recommend is you use this as a standalone ad set, like you target only this list and see how it works. And then the other thing is that you can layer, as I told you can layer this with interest and see how that works. But these alone can accelerate your results exponentially, just because you're telling Facebook, here's a list of people, a pool of people that matches the demographics, the behaviors, etc., of my audience. That's exactly what I want to do, and that's exactly who I want to target. If you have buyers, go ahead and upload them. Like, you know, this is like awesome stuff that Facebook is allowing us to do this. All right. So I hope this helps. This can really accelerate the results that you're getting. If you also want to accelerate the results that you're getting with your sales, go to perpetualprofits.net. I'm going to share with you how, you know, I created several 7-figure companies by providing good quality services and products to my clients, and how you can do the same. Let me see if we have some comments. What's up, buddy? I cannot read your name because it's like in Arab or something. Sorry about that. Let's see if we have some comments. All right. How are you, my man? Okay, cool. So I hope that this makes sense. And if you have additional questions, I'll try to monitor comments a little bit more. I swear to God that I will. And I hope this helps. So go to perpetualprofits.net. It's on the screen. Get my book. You won't regret it. All right. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Have a kick-ass Monday. Today is Monday. Have a kick-ass Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.